Yeah.
It is 7 in the evening.
Brother.
10 after 7 in the evening.
Brother.
And I'm getting tired of these later sessions we record.
Brother.
Yes, bro?
Brother.
What is this little sad guy next to him supposed to be?
An onion?
Then explain the swirly top. Is he an ice cream onion?
I have no idea.
Well, guess what I found in the Rapturous Ruins, bro? Yep, a marvelous compass piece.
I would hope so.
Ruins.
I would hope that you found one, considering that's why you went there.
This part of my adventure was actually sort of sad, if you want to know the truth.
Is that why the man behind you is sad?
It was pretty bizarre, bro.
Oh, yet in the car.
Want to hear what happened?
I guess.
Well, like I said, it was a really long story, but here goes.
What is this goofy music?
Luigi, what do you
After journeying
expect?
deep into the Grimble Forest, I found the domed Rapturous Ruins. Inside, everything was pure white. I couldn't tell where the floor became walls.
Interesting.
He just entered the white void.
The void.
Proceeding dead ahead, I found myself in a chamber where a young boy sat. As I approached the boy, someone named Screamy appeared out of nowhere. Screamy said the boy's name was Cranberry.
All right.
and that he'd wake for a cranberry of fate.
Child of fate.
I know.
Okay.
Remember when Grumps, like, every word that started with C, they just said cranberry?
I don't, actually.
That didn't make any sense to me, so I started searching quietly for a cranberry piece.
Please stop.
Okay, fine.
But then it happened, bro. I got a tiny tickle in my nose and let out a huge sneeze. Well, Cranberry must have... You can't blame me that time. Cranberry must have heard it because he opened his eyes right up. He looked at me and smiled, and all of a sudden I could understand his language.
Your sneeze caused a Tower of Babel inversion?
Apparently.
Can you believe it? I learned that the boy was the last of an ancient race called the Luffs.
Okay.
He had been there guarding the marvelous compass piece for the last 1,000 years.
Whoa. It's like 1,000-year
It's almost like our stories should have been intertwined with a follow-up from your perspective.
He told me that the compass is an item with the power to see the future.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
The ancient The ancient Luff Empire used the power of the compass to rule much of the world. Because of their greed...
Why does the Slackatoo look so chill?
I don't know. Stop interrupting Luigi.
Because of their greed, they were cursed by the compass and their entire empire collapsed.
Is it lackluster?
Will you stop?
Okay.
To prevent the repeat of their fate, Cranberry broke the compass into 7 parts. He hid 6 and kept 1, putting himself to sleep until a worthy hero found him. I was that hero, bro. He gave it to me, and then he and the ruins vanished. When I added the piece to the compass, it pointed to the far north where the dreaded Hate Song Tower stands. This time I heard Princess Eclair's voice more clearly than ever before. She dumped me, bro. I'll rescue the princess. I'll be super Luigi. And then I'll figure out the rest later. Anyway, I headed back here to Rogueport after that.
Why wouldn't you have just continued north?
I'm making my final preparations for my final battle now.
Funny, we're about to be the same.
Funny.
I'm a little nervous, bro. But that's what I've been up to. Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
Cool.
I was looking something up just to make sure.
That there is another Star chapter?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know there's another Star chapter because I've beaten the game.
Okay, well, okay.
Want to hear about something else?
Not actually.
No, we've actually listened to all your stuff.
We really
Yep,
don't.
we're good. Thank you, bro.
Shut up, Luigi.
But,
All right.
okay, wow.
I'm screaming. I wonder what future is planned for us in the hearts of that compass. I must deliver something. It's your death. Stab.
It was a weird juxtaposition of expressions, because in his neutral position, he looked sad. Then when he started talking to us, he had his nose all high and mighty, like he was being snooty. Whoa. And then he started talking like with his nose lowered, and he looked like he was really angry. And I'm like, what is your expression?
I am angry.
Is he angry?
I am angry.
But your name is Screamy.
Oh, that's right. We can do this now.
What? Oh, right. Yeah, super jump. Ow, my head.
That about killed you.
Concussion. All right. What we got? It's a badge.
That's also our
Oh, it's
ultra
just a
hammer.
Ultra hammer. I'm guessing just like a damage upgrade. Hi,
Yeah, it's
Toadette.
the next
me
hammer.
again, Toadette. Nice to see you again. When you find the ultra hammer, you have a lot more attack power. And you can also use the hammer technique. Let's practice right away. This thing's called the super hammer, but it's no problem. Hold on to me and rotate until the body gets the release the ultra hammer.
Oh yeah.
Didn't you already know how to do that?
It's just an upgraded one.
Oh, cool.
It's
So
literally
like,
the exact same.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like if you were to upgrade Cyclone Slash instead of like Descending Dark or something.
Yeah, everything's Hollow Knight.
I'm trying to make an analogy that fits my prerogative. So
Fair enough.
shush. I can't help it that Silk Song is confirmed for this year, and I am hyped beyond belief that we have a year. Not like we had a year before.
And stop making stuff about Hollow Knight and Paper Mario.
So we can like nobody bring Spanish down. You better be
Finish.
You use the ultra hammer battle too.
Well, I mean,
You
whoops.
just, like broke your chair, dude.
No, my heel, I propped it up underneath my chair and it hit the
nice.
lever to lower my seat.
Anyways, well, he's fixing his chair.
This is kind of sad. This is the last time we'll get to see you, Mario.
How would you know that?
Because this is the last time we'll get
Definitely gonna say Princess Speech, okay? Be careful on your quest, okay?
Do you? So that was a very ominous portent, Toadette.
For what?
Like, just like, this is the last time I will see you.
Yeah, that's the last upgrade.
Dun, dun. Yeah, but I mean, like, how would she know that?
Because
In the context of, like, an actual world.
because we got the hyper boots and we got the
Yeah.
the ultra hammer.
I guess this would also be calling into question, why is she in a pocket dimension to explain us how items work?
because toads are interdimensional
Beings.
godlike beings.
Then why do I always end up saving them from, like, random minor inconveniences, like being chased by bitty
We haven't
buds?
gone to the 1,000-year door yet. We can't talk to Frankly. Okay.
Oh,
Makes
right,
sense.
we have to put it back.
Okay, so there's actually a few side quests I want to do.
Okay.
So
An intermission.
intermission of the intermission. That's a guy.
Oh, hey, it's a bookie.
Hey man, what do you got to say?
Hiya, I am. Oh, wait.
I am.
With a name like Ian Fumas, I want to give him an Irish accent.
Okay, go for it.
Let me think.
Oh my god. Hiya, I am Ion Full.
Hiya, I'm Ian Fumas, the infamous Info Mouse. I know things worth knowing. If someone's trouble is giving you trouble, I'll share my info. But it'll cost you. Think of it as a tip for a tip. You haven't taken on anyone's trouble, then why you skip my dialogue? Come talk to me after you accepted someone's trouble for board over there.
Oh, King Dragon. We meet again.
Yeah,
what are you
would you
doing?
do
Will
it?
you
Stop skipping my dialogue. I found all my
I have found the first time the trouble's in explain how it works. You basically look at the thing, you choose the trouble, and then you do the trouble.
Wait,
and
who's
that's
saying
about
that?
it. It's
Are you just reading it?
I am mysterious man behind.
Is it the person behind the confessional, or is it you
Yes.
reading? Okay.
It is me, the priest.
Help someone else. Yes,
Yes, you have to pay to make sure they don't get the thing.
I'm
Okay.
just starting to sound like a Pianta. Like how they actually sound in Sunshine.
Okay. So there's
Whoa, that's a lot
yeah,
of
there's
things.
a lot of here. There's a
Koopook? Who is Koopook?
he's a master hide and seek man. Okay, so
All right, Arthur?
I guess we can't do two.
Isn't it
at
like
once, can
Arthur,
we? Or
but if
can-
you have a speech impediment? Lala.
I don't think we can do two at once. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Exclusive badge.
Okay.
I'm after exclusive badge.
Elusive, meaning hard to find.
Shut up.
Okay.
Must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zesty's house in Rogueport Square.
There's a person named Zesty.
Yeah, it's the cook.
Fabulous. All right.
Yeah,
Is
so take out the
Posters
trouble.
Anonymous?
Do it
Poster.
right.
Wow.
Can we do two at once? Because I know that these are in the same place.
Possibly.
It's me, Koopa, cool.
Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
I'm wondering how I take Japan. I'm running somewhere. I'm taking us right out. If you find me, I'm gonna be a memory card. They can find me really.
You went from being a nonsense rapper to just.
You can only take on one. Okay, you can only take on one.
Ah,
Very cool.
dang it.
Whatever. Okay, we can do
I
that
mean, this
later.
game does seem to like having you walk back and forth
Well, like,
between the exact same
Well, to be
areas
fair, I
over
should
and
have
over
probably
again.
done that earlier in this game.
But yeah, they were expecting you to like space this out. Like,
Yes.
Okay.
Anyways.
Okay. We gonna save or we're just gonna in?
No, we don't need to
We
save.
gonna in.
What's
Hi,
up?
Flavio.
Hey, Flavio.
And Potato Head.
Hi, Potato Head, man.
I forgot his
Mustache
name.
Dude.
Hey, Toadsworth.
Toadsworth, you're useless. All right.
Why is there a leak in the ceiling?
Why is there a leak in
I mean, I guess Rogueport is already
There
kind
you
of.
go.
Hey.
Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this elusive badge, but I fail at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair, of that much I'm sure.
Wait, didn't we meet her there?
Yeah.
And she was looting something from Hooktail's place. So
She never found the badge she was looking for.
oh, so she just showed up. Hello, and then she left. Or rather,
Hola. Okay. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use the wind from the south. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie?
Look for Sweetie.
all right, sweetie,
Sweetie.
Todd, sweetie. Oh,
I'm
wait.
sweaty.
Ew,
Ew.
too much TMI.
I am paper.
Of course, we do have the pipes now, which is a huge handy.
Yeah, we're gonna smoke some
It's
pipes.
the handy dandy. What?
What?
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, cool. Wait, is this the guy I think it is? No, no, no. It would be
It's-
locked.
It's a chest.
Yes.
Yeah, FP
The foot plus. The
Sure.
The foot plus.
The FP. FP.
Hello.
Hi, people.
Wait, it's his dad.
today.
He's
We're going on
dead. And his girlfriend.
We're going. Yeah.
Wait. There was a thing behind the fence.
Whoa!
There's a thing behind the fence. I can see it.
Whoa! There's a thing
It's a
back there.
badge. It's a happy badge.
Whoa!
The badge is smiling.
Whoa!
Mega Rush.
Mega badge. Mega Rush
Badge.
power badge?
Yeah, so basically, if your partner's at 1 health, they do 4 more damage.
Oh, so Fury of the Fallen, but for your partner.
Yes.
Yes, for another Hollow Knight analogy. I know you're really happy I keep doing those.
I'm dead on the inside.
Okay, this is inadvertent payback for the many playthrough like Let's Plays I've watched of people playing Hollow Knight where they're like, oh, so it's like the badges from Paper Mario when they were referring to the charms.
Yeah, but Paper Mario has been around for like ever.
Longer,
and everyone
yes,
knows
I
what
know.
this is. Like this game has been.
I
out.
never played the Paper Mario game before I played Hollow Knight.
Well, whose fault is that? That's right, yours.
I was exposed to the games that existed on the Switch.
Paper Mario did exist on the Switch.
Yes, but I didn't care.
Whose fault is that? That's right, yours.
Me. I take full onus for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I tell you you're very heavy?
It's called a workout, Yoshi.
Okay.
My name is Scott Yoshi.
I mean,
Shut up,
we didn't
Yoshi.
name him, so like we can take his name away legally.
I brought you into this world. I can take you out of this
it.
world.
My mom every day.
Okay. Well then,
All right.
welcome to.
Did
Oops,
we
his
ever
dad's
have any
dead.
all of these guys wake up? Because I
Yeah,
remember
that was
running
that
through this.
room. Yes, or is it this room?
Well,
That
I
was that
remember.
room.
Okay, that was one of them. But I mean, like, I remember running through these rooms. I guess I always assumed that. I guess I was. Wait, can you destroy those? One would think.
I guess we can. Yeah. Yeah, we can.
I don't know
because
what would be
think we need
behind
them.
them,
I don't know.
if anything. It's
I don't
probably
think
just like,
'cause
ah,
you can't destroy him till now.
look at that! It's
Wow!
riveting. Wow!
I feel so
Accomplished.
fantastic about
So many
myself
things
right
we've
now.
discovered. By which I mean nothing. Hi, Coops. Do you have anything to say? Good, shut up. Just leave him behind. I wonder if it's painful to warp to someone through a floor.
Oh shit! I wish that this was like.
You're still leaving him there?
I don't think I can get over there.
Oh. Oh, gee, hello.
Hello.
We are the police.
Hello, my name is Corpse. I'm here for.
This is the moment I start to use Coops' voice, it just swaps.
You dumb Yoshi.
No!
I'm
Wait.
gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna kill you again.
again.
What was that pink switch?
Because there's a thing up there.
Is that what we're trying to get?
No.
Oh,
We're trying to go back to Hooktail's room.
okay. Like the throne room?
Yes, like where we fought Hooktail. Yes, we're trying to get there.
All right. And now we gotta kick Coop set a switch.
Get out of here.
I said get out of here.
Switch!
Oh, we're getting another one of those.
Switch 2.
And everybody is flipping out about things. And I wish people would stop flipping out about things. Like, you do realize you don't have to buy it.
But they want to buy it, though.
Okay. Tough luck. First world problems.
First world problems. As Coops jumps to his death.
That's not the problem I was talking about.
You
Okay,
stupid
well,
skeleton.
you know...
You're mad! I'm mad!
What?
What?
You're... What? You're mad, I'm what?
I'm back.
Okay. Is that a reference to something that I missed?
And they're
Okay, golf to death. Nice.
dead. You're mad! I'm here, dead.
Yep. I'm mad that you were here. One.
We literally need one more.
We need one more! What a
One.
tease! Why would you do this?
Stupid.
Wait, what is that?
You're stupid.
What's the bag?
You're stupid.
They dropped the thing on the
You're
ground.
stupid.
What's the thing on the
There's
ground?
nothing on the ground.
Yeah, there is. There was a little satchel that they were holding.
Yes, Grin, we all see the bag on the ground.
Why? Why must you vex me this way?
What
I
the
thought you were
heck?
jumping off the edge to your death.
Went through the door!
You attempted to, but the game said no.
Stupid.
Kind of like I was messing around in Dusty Dune Galaxy today, recording for my channel,
How are you not dead?
and
How are you not
trying to
dead?
platform up this big old dusty tower, and realizing that, yeah, you really
Yeah, we
need to round every corner by one.
Let's do it.
Let's do it! We're going to level up! Anyway, the platforming in 3D Mario games, you kind of have to circle Mario. Like, you have to kind of, like, get him to turn around. Otherwise, he will have a completely different jump height depending on which way you're facing, as opposed to where you're trying to jump.
Right.
And then it isn't... It's not helped by the fact that he has, like, an inherent clamber. So, like, I'm trying to wall jump on individual blocks that are opposing each other, like, in ascending order, like, alternating.
Run!
And then, like, I would go to jump off one, but then he clambers up the block. So instead of, you know, just jumping off the side of the block, like, alternating between blocks doing wall jumps, I end up on top of the block. And so it just immediately pushes me into, like, a very light backwards jump, and I just plummet. And I'm like, you didn't have to put the clamber there.
Yes, you did. The clamber is for life.
I mean, Hornet is going to have a clamber as well, so that's why I'm like, please don't make it a painful clamber where it's going to screw up my timing on other platforming things.
Hey guys, do it if you want to do a drinking game. Do a drink every time he mentions Hollow Knight in this
You
video.
will be dead in 5 minutes.
It's a good like 6 times already.
Okay. There's been extensive discussion like 3 times. And here comes a 4th! Because, like, that is another thing with, like, ledge grabs in general. They can be very nice for saving yourself in platforming scenarios, but it's also very troublesome if there's, like, an enemy on the platform, and you're just trying to, like, I don't know, ledge grab and then, like, jump away so that you get clear of the enemy.
Right.
But if it automatically locks you into the clamber, it might clamber you straight into the enemy that's sitting on the platform, which is just annoying. It takes
Don't attack me, Gooba. Oh.
I don't think he listened.
Well, prepare to die.
That's a lot of dry bones
That's a lot of.
in the audience.
That's a lot of enemies.
Yep, golf him to
Lot.
death.
All right, make it die.
McJay.
All right, they all.
Okay, 3 down,
minus-
1 to go.
Minus the guy up there.
All right,
I don't
Here
think
you go,
this is actually
Scout.
gonna- This
You
is
gonna
not
do
gonna. Well, it might do.
he's got the height. Boop. Oh, come on! You got literally 1 health. Oh wait, you can just
Stop.
Stop living.
Time.
stop living.
Alright, we did it. We murdered them.
Hooray! We got 1 star point.
Yeah.
It is really not worth it going back to the previous level once you beat them.
Ah, honey syrup.
Hey,
Yeah.
cool. I didn't think we had room in our inventory for
Neither did
anything.
I. But we
Is that why you didn't pick up the satchel earlier that I totally told you to
What
go
satchel?
grab because it was on the floor and it dropped from the enemy fight and you were like, oh yes, we all see the satchel, Grin. Like,
what satchel?
what?
She said use the wind.
Yeah, I didn't think she meant in an
Exclusive
empty
bag.
Elusive. There's no C.
Elusive bag.
There you go. She did mention use wind. I did not anticipate blowing on empty air would reveal it.
She said middle of the room.
But I guess living in a 2D world would be really confusing. Because that would mean that you're looking at the side profile of... Like, we're looking at the side profile of everybody where you can see, like, all 2 dimensions.
So, fun fact.
Them looking at each other is just paper-thin lines.
So that's like kind of the entire point, like main gimmick of Super Paper Mario is that you can swap into the 3D dimension.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, it's more like, you know, it's not technically like that. I'm just gonna
Isn't Super Paper Mario like a spiritual sequel to both Paper Mario and Mario RPG?
well, I mean, it's just a sequel to all of this.
Okay.
Like, this would be the sequel to 64,
Okay.
and then Super
Is
Paper Mario
64 the sequel to Mario RPG?
Yes, that is. It's not
Oh.
a sequel. It's just a spiritual successor to it.
Oh, okay, okay.
It doesn't like follow the same story since.
Sure. But like,
Even if they did make like another like. How do you?
like crossover almost?
Or
of
not
the
like just like
RPGs?
another like RPG-esque game because
Sure.
because it
Because
has
there's like 3 Mario RPG
Nice.
series. There's RPG,
there's
which
RPG, there's paper,
paper, and then there's Brothers.
Yeah,
Mario and Luigi.
like Superstar Saga and whatnot.
Yep. Bowser's Inside Story,
Yep.
Brothership, which I heard a lot of people were disappointed with that, and I still have not heard the concrete reason as to why.
Well, I don't like the now Paper Mario games because they
No, I understand the Paper Mario stuff. Like we've discussed that at length. Like they took out a lot of the RPG elements, and all the characters feel kind of homogenous. Like they don't
Yeah.
feel as unique. I'm referring more to Mario and Luigi. Like the most recent Mario and Luigi game, Brothership, was like a lot of people really didn't like it. Like they were looking forward to it and then really didn't like it. I'm like, okay, but I've yet to hear a single person explain as to why they didn't like it.
That is a good point / question.
Ooh,
I'm
Bobbery, I'm eating you at the wall. Thank you.
Thank you, Bobbery.
You're somehow
I'm doing
so
a
alive.
side quest that we didn't know about, but I'm just a pro gamer.
Nice. You done broke the world.
Wow, we literally didn't need that. You could have just made a chest.
You got an up arrow.
Heck yeah, we can go up now.
We can upvote things on Reddit.
Exactly.
But it's kind of useless without the downvote as well, because if you just upvote every post you like, then don't downvote things, then there will only be positive reviews, and you'll have to gauge your engagement as opposed to everybody else's engagement, instead of actually having a metric for your own individual thing.
Sure, I went right into that Goomba.
Yep. He swung low, sweet chariot, and you headbutted him aggressively.
And then he died.
Well, I mean, he will in like 2 seconds. Never mind, we're just gonna yeet.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Getting the heck out of here.
Yup.
I kind of like how, like, there isn't much of a penalty to run anymore.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I totally get the reason why, because they don't want you to run. But,
What?
like,
Why would they not want you to run?
because then you just would run all the time. Even though that's not how this game works.
Okay, but I mean, with the egregious amount of backtracking a lot of the chapters have, and like side quests have, because there's very little in the way of
Like,
fast travel.
there's literally no point for me to fight anything here, because
Yeah.
it's just a waste of time.
Yeah, it's just a waste of time, and like the leveling gets you nowhere. We've gotten literally 1 star point from each of these fights.
In which, like, in, like, 64 in the original 1,000 Year Door, you'd
Yep.
lose money whenever you ran.
Oh,
So,
I did not remember that. That is a very dumb mechanic.
it's something, I guess.
All right.
So,
And then we
like,
gotta sprint back through all this. Then we gotta find Miss Mowz on the roof of the thing again. Once we get back to Rogueport, we're just gonna take another 200 just to teleport there.
we can.
All right, do a quick instant transmission.
Alright.
Hey, we made it.
We totally
Hello.
didn't just, like, skip time or anything.
Yup, nothing happened.
That face doesn't mean you have found a badge.
It's the same exact face I've always had.
Yep, nothing's changed. I just have the thing.
Well, this is certainly the badge that I was looking for. Oh my yes. Now my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad.
I'm getting mad.
I am fuming. You can see it by the light in my eyes.
You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine.
I'm going to kill you.
Here, taste my hammer.
Taste my
Take the hammer. Here goes.
I have to apologize,
Yeah, you better. Yeah. You better.
but I knew you would find my handsome cheese hunk.
Don't call me that.
You may have even more badge finding skill than I do.
Yeah, that's right. Out of here.
Yeah,
You're
cool.
literally a master thief, and I'm better than you.
Master Thief. Just picturing Mario, but in like a Halo Spartan outfit.
Just like
Master Thief.
just like Photoshop like Master Chief's helmet over his head. Master Thief.
Master Thief.
I just thought of something.
Oh no, she has an idea.
She has a thought, not a woman with ideas.
Wow. All right.
Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on.
Oh please no.
Wait, are you just gonna inherently become our companion? That came out of nowhere.
Because, I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think?
Sure.
I guess.
Now, but the reward, let's see.
Is she just gonna kiss me?
Just pulls out a gun and shoots
Okay,
me.
see, that escalated a bit further than I thought.
Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to leave me tomorrow.
Yay!
Oh, I thought she was just giving it back to us, like the elusive badge.
That's what she did. Yes.
Oh, but now it's actually usable.
Now it's our bad.
Okay, and we know what it does.
Give me that.
It's just like a
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
My bad.
Now let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company.
okay. Why do you keep kissing my button? It's very weird.
Please don't touch me.
Miss Mowz joined your party. Okay. Is she just like an optional companion then?
Yes.
Okay.
She is literally like the only optional companion in all 3 Paper Mario games.
All 3 decent ones.
Right. Well, like,
Miss Mowz's ability is a primer.
well, because they got rid of partners in all the other ones, so it
Oh,
is-
they just have no partners?
Yes.
Oh,
What the heck
I thought it was just like the companions were less interesting. I didn't realize there was none. Wait, isn't there like the princess in Origami King? Isn't she considered a partner? Or is she just like
I mean,
a Navi character who just
she's
kind of
literally
follows
a
you
Navi
around and
character.
tells
She
you
does nothing.
things?
She literally does nothing.
All right. Press X will Miss Mowz will sniff the surrounding air. So she's a secret finder. It reeks in here. If there are any items or objects hidden nearby, she'll point you toward the general direction. Press X to Miss Mowz check anything in the air. It's just Doug. Point.
Yes, there should be something nearby.
Yeah.
That's it?
Hey, look, a chest.
Wow, I could have used my eyes.
Wow, if only
There's an item or something of interest nearby. Her nose will twitch. Oh, so it's like the Korok mask.
Whoa, I smell something.
Oh,
There's something right here near us, sweetie.
Man, boy, they left some sort of clue.
we're literally just staring at the chest.
You know, there could be something nearby.
Really? All right, can we punt her? Is she puntable?
No, she's not.
Dang it. Her reaction will change depending on the distance of the item. It concludes this primer. Do you feel you've mastered Miss Mowz's abilities?
Yes.
The one ability she has is a
Yes,
metal
I know.
detector. What? In battle, she can attack enemies with a love slap.
Yep.
Just like a little eh.
It's a little more hard.
She can also she has a eh. She can also help out by using Kiss Thief to steal an enemy's item.
So when enemies have
Okay.
items, you can use her to steal them.
She just rizzes them up and steals their pockets.
Yes. You solved the trouble.
Okay.
Okay.
As in like the side quest
How much
of
time
the
do we
post
got?
office
Are
area.
we at like 30 whatever?
We're at 30 and a half.
30. Yeah, okay, there's one
We
more
could
thing.
probably just
one
put
thing
the
I wanna do.
put the thing at the door and talk to Frankly.
Not quite.
Oh. Something else?
We're gonna do that next episode. We're gonna go
Merlin?
talk to this man.
Merlin! It's Merlin with his enormous stash. What is that in your hand?
Oh, it's an up
It's an up arrow!
Whoa!
Ah, yes, now I become the Wizard of Reddit. What's that? An up arrow?
What do you mean? You never seen an up arrow before?
An up arrow.
Wait a minute.
Up,
Down. Left.
right. B-A start.
Cheese sandwich.
What?
Of course.
Of course. What?
And now he's gone.
You just ascended? He achieved enlightenment? Nope, he broke his head on the ceiling.
Ow!
That's the crystal ball!
Whoa.
This is the Ultra Stone, the Philosopher's Stone. So that's what the star sign meant. I picked this up at the flea market years ago and forgot it was in the attic. So you had to give him
Yes.
an up arrow to point at his
We're
attic.
doing the jogging memory.
And that's what it took to jog his memory.
Yep.
Just... Ah!
Anyways, I can power up your
With this I can power up your partners even more. Cool. So it literally is a Philosopher's Stone. It increases his power level.
Yep. So now we can upgrade them twice.
My eyes!
Hey man, I lost my sight.
We are cooking now.
We are?
Care to power up your partner right this minute?
How many? Oh, yeah, 15. Alright, cool.
Cool, we have things. I guess we haven't upgraded Bobbery or Miss Mowz at all.
I know she has a really good one.
She does?
She basically makes it so Mario can just take another turn.
Oh, that's like busted.
It's pretty busted.
Shazibi!
Shazubi.
Shazumi! Interdimensional pocket domain expansion expando brain arm overdrive.
I like how we're
Implosion brain!
just doing JoJo, or not, yeah, JoJo Kaiden, because he did multiple references to JoJo too.
Yep. Care to power up more? Care to use another JoJo reference?
Can I use another?
Wait, so how do you upgrade the previous, like Bobbery and Miss Mowz? Because it's
I mean,
only
those-
giving you the option to upgrade the others.
No, you can do it. This
Okay.
is just giving up. It's the
Okay,
same
maybe I
thing as the other one.
misunderstood. Okay. Shazumi! Okay. Care to power up more?
Can we do more? Okay.
We
well, I
have
am gonna-
9, dude.
We can do
Okay.
3 more.
Cool. Do you want to upgrade Bobbery as well, or
Yeah,
are we
we'll do
never gonna
Bobbery
use
and then
them?
we'll
Okay.
do one more.
Except, oh yeah, Shazumi, over.
Over!
Care to power up more? Cool. Now we have all of them. The baseline,
Yes.
baseline expansion. Shazumi, Shazumi,
Scooby?
domain end. Care to power up more? Just once more.
Just
onto
one
the
more.
reach.
Alright,
Which one should we?
who's someone that we
Coops or Flurry or Vivian
all
or
any- that might
Bobbery
be
or Miss
good.
Mowz?
Boost Mario's HP. Diesel enemies.
Wait, infatuate?
To make Mario dodgy. See, Mario's
Dodgy
body
frog.
is
We have to make him more sketchy.
tackle ground enemy. Probably just Bobbery because he attacked all enemies with it.
Bombast.
Yeah, he calls it
Bombastic side eye.
He calls it an artillery strike. Yeah.
Nice. Just Bastion alt. Shazumi! The world!
That was a great dance you
Power
did.
What?
What an amazing dance that was. I'm sure anyone who saw it would have
I'm
also
very
agreed.
impressed.
All right. Thank you.
Return someday.
Return someday.
Or don't, I don't care.
That's
I'll
a
just
threat.
stay here.
That's a threat, actually.
Dance off, bro. Me and you.
Dance off.
So we just start next episode at the door?
We can.
We can do that.
We're just gonna save your quick.
Yush.
Or we could start. Yeah, that's probably good.
Alright. We'll just start making the door. And then we'll get over what is the I guess we don't. We'll find out what the next chapter even is, or I will find out, and the audience who has not played this game will find out. But you know because you're special.
That's because I played the game.
Special needs.